Boom, here we are. Welcome. Today we're going to be checking out Violet's Tale. Now, I realized that I could have just done the one with the tale of Jenny and Screech and it had like all of them in one go. I didn't clock that. I'm an idiot. So we're doing it in this way. I checked the two others separately. Now we got Violet's Tale, which is the continuation, I believe, in the story. But yeah, let's see what this is saying. So the other side of the coin. I also saw a comment. Wait, was it on this video? Because I did scroll down ever so slightly. No, it was on a previous video where someone said like the jacket he was wearing in Jenny's Tale and Screech's Tale was like red and blue, which then obviously you merge red and blue, you get violet, you get the purple. So very nice touch as well. How does he make that look so easy, man? Bed-free, Violet.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's Tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Hold on a minute. The acoustics in that room must have been crazy.
He repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
It's such a horrible, thought. Like when an artist can paint a picture so vivid that you can like kind of see it, and it is horrible. Coming from in Violet's thing here, what he's described to us already, is that like she came from an abusive upbringing where her father abused her in many ways, and then her growing up, moving out at such a young age, which was the norm back in the day. Very, very normal. People getting married at 16 was normal 50 years ago, maybe even like 40, 30 years ago. Like my mum got married at 20. And like my sister's 22 right now, and to me, my sister's she's a fucking child. She's a baby. And my mum was married 2 years before that. Like, no fucking chance. Crazy world we live in. It's mad how things change, isn't it? But yeah, like about that thing about like history repeating itself. That like being abused from so young, and maybe like that thing of thinking it's like normal in a way, and never speaking up about it, and never, especially because if the mum knew and never said anything, and that child must have grown up thinking like, oh, maybe everyone goes through something like this. So then when they find someone, it's kind of that like submissive thing where if it doesn't happen, it would be like weird to them. But then if it did, it is the normal, so it will just continue and continue. And it's horror. It's absolute horror. But I mean, the way he's painting the picture is insane.
She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
That in character, she stays silent part was crazy as well, because he's literally saying that. Why are we so? She's playing her part in this thing here.
You're Violet. Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny
And the boy named
and
Screech.
a boy named Screech.
Damn. And they grew up, in a broken home because of that. That led to their stories. Maybe being fostered, did they know each other because of how they met in that thing? No. So it was like a full circle moment. Oh my lord. Well then. The boy's done it again. Holy. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's a good, like, if you've ever experienced something like this, it's going to hit so much. I'm so privileged. I say this all the time. Like, my life, my family, the people around me, I've been so lucky to not experience anything like that. But like, it's so good for people who have a voice to use it for something like that. Like Ren making this thing here. One of my favorite artists of all time, Dave, he makes a lot of stuff like this. Fairchild on his recent album, Black on the previous. Leslie on one of his albums as well. Like stuff like that where people can use these positions to, talk about stuff that is so it's uncomfortable to talk about, but it's something that needs to be spoken about. It needs to be vocalized, and it needs to be vocalized from someone who A, either understands it, B, can portray it in a way to help people understand it, or C, someone who's literally been through it, so that they can give the best perspective on it. And the way that he does this is second to none. Really, it's unreal. I feel like he's taken voices in his head hostage and forced them to write lyrics for him. He's like, I'll write something and you guys fill in the rest. That's where he gets these unhinged mental patient vibes from. Damn. Yeah, it's unreal, man. When you combine Eminem, Beethoven, and Shakespeare into a single human being, that's a crazy compliment. That's a good one. And Thomas Shelby. Yeah, I was literally saying at the very beginning, I've been rewatching Peaky Blinders, and yeah, like I can see the Cillian Murphy in him. I can see it. He could be Tommy Shelby, and I have no doubt they'd kill that role as well. Anyway, wow, banger. Let me know what I'm checking out next. Let me know what you guys thought of that. Always happy to hear you guys' thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.